Hey, my lovely Serene Dream here, back with another filmy and general energy reading. And if you're new to my channel, this reading can resonate whenever you find it. It is timeless. It can resonate with you for the day, the week, the month, or even the year, but do keep in mind it will not resonate with everyone. So only take what resonates, leave what does not. Reverse the messages if that's how it fits your situation. If you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and do that. There is a new upload every Sunday and Wednesday. If you would like to check out your monthly Zodiac readings or your general forecast for the rest of the year, your love forecast for the rest of the year, or your finance forecast for the rest of the year, you can do so at the Vimeo links below in the description box. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website can be found in the description box as well. And go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for guidance. And now we're going to go ahead and get into your messages for this time. Okay, guys, just give me a moment to tune in here. The first message I'm getting is that someone is running away from their shadow. But I know when people say, like, it's a saying around that, like basically saying how frightened you are, that you're scared of you're afraid of your own shadow. But what I'm getting from that instead is like somebody is leaving behind like their toxic, negative, basically unhealthy ways. They are escaping the part of them. It's almost like they're cut. I don't know. I'm getting like a visual of someone cutting like something, like it's like they're cutting themselves in half or something like that. I'm seeing in my mind's eye, and it's like the front half is like the good half and the back half is the bad half, and they're leaving behind the back half, that's the bad half, and they're like moving forward, like they're cutting themselves, they're splitting themselves in half, and like the front part of them is moving forward and the front part of them is like glistening because it's going into the light. So what I'm getting from that visual, basically, as I was saying before, is someone is leaving behind unhealthy thinking and ways of being, and they are going fully into the light. I'm hearing being immersed in the light, because it's like this person realizes that they weren't getting anything from the dark, from the shadow side of themselves. I mean, I understand that there's dark and light and the balance of it all, but I really feel like the way this person was operating, like the shadow side was basically taking over them. The light side of them wasn't, the healthier part of them wasn't even putting up a fight. It's like they were operating solely out of their shadow side. So this person, knowing that the strength or the temptation that comes with having their shadow side attached to them, is why they're cutting it all out. So to put that more in a practical sense, what I'm getting is like this person could be like going cold turkey in a lot of ways. Like if they had like unhealthy habits like smoking, drinking, like they're, eating unhealthy foods, maybe their sexual practices weren't healthy. I feel like they're stopping all of that stone cold, like stopping it fully in its tracks and no longer doing it. They're not weaning, they're really just stopping it. It's like they just wake up one day and say, I'm not doing this anymore, and like they just put a complete halt to all of that was a part of the unhealthy shadow side of themselves. And so what they're doing going forward, whatever they were struggling with that was a part of their shadow side, they're doing the opposite. So they're eating healthier, they're, not smoking or drinking anymore. Their sexual practices, some may even, I'm hearing, may even choose to be celibate or abstinent. Some I don't know, I'm getting like there was somebody I'm picking up on, like their sexual practices, like they didn't like to use protection, and they were kind of like just kind of spreading themselves around without protection. That was like the unhealthy sexual practice. So it's like I want to say like they're starting to use protection, but I really do feel like if someone was behaving that way sexually, I feel like they are deciding to take a step back and just not even indulge in sex for a while. This person might even be deciding that the next person they sleep with is going to be a person they truly care about, instead of just, a random hookup as they were doing before. As they were often doing before. I'm hearing a correction on that. So this person could have been hooking up all over the place with random people just to get a thrill, just to get, satisfaction. And this person is like, they're stopping that altogether. They're like, I'm not going to, the next person I lay with, the next person I share my body with, and I'm speaking on a man or a woman because I feel like whoever this is, the gender doesn't matter. This person is realizing that their body is their temple in more ways than one. So this is why they're like, whatever I feed to it, it has to be beneficial. It has to edify my body in the healthiest way. So again, this could be changing a diet, cutting out, all unhealthy habits altogether, abstaining or from sex, not having it, or deciding that they're not going to have sex with anyone that they don't have a genuine emotional connection with anymore. This person might even be holding out. Somebody I'm picking up on might be deciding to hold out for marriage, and others, they're just deciding to hold out until they get into, like, until they're in their next full on relationship that is a healthy connection. Because I'm getting like somebody woke up to the fact that like these things were creating these entity attachments. This person could have realized that they had a lot of entities or dark energy spirits plugged into them through the habits that they were doing. It's like as they continue to indulge in these unhealthy habits, it just allowed the darker energies to plug into them even more and feed off of their energy. Whoever I'm picking up on, I feel like this person has a great, like a natural source of great light energy, but they've darkened themselves. It's like they've allowed that energy to feed darker energies, darker sources, because they indulged in the unhealthier, darker habits. I don't know necessarily when it started, but I feel like it's been going on for quite a while. So it's like the attachments just became, more. I'm hearing legion. So this person could have had like a legion of, demon attachments, like feeding off of their energy. And I feel like as a result, it was causing this person to spiral mentally. They could have even started to develop a mental illness, they could have even developed a physical illness. But this person is like, I don't know, they've delved into some sort of spiritual awareness, either through, on their own, just getting downloads, or like they went and sought help and was told this information. But it's like they have some sort of awareness now of what they were doing with their energy and how they were allowing these darker energies to feed off of them. And some of these attachments could have come in the form of people. So this could even be somebody cutting people out of their lives because they're realizing that these people were agents of the darker energies and were feeding off of them. But yeah, it's like it impacted them in a very negative way, because it's been over time that they've been getting fed on like this. Like I said, they could have developed mental or physical illness. And now being aware of this is like they're realizing they have to change up everything, and very suddenly. They don't need to ease into anything. This is not just like somebody saying, oh, I just want to live a better life. Like they realize that it's an emergency matter, that they need to address. So they can't afford to wean. They have to go cold turkey. And give me a moment, guys. I have to respond to something real quick. And the fact that happened, I feel like this person could be tempted with lots of distractions from their path of, going cold turkey and going into the light. But I feel like they're going to be able to fight the temptations. I feel like there's going to be things that are thrown in this person's way almost to impede their journey toward a healthier way of being in this world. This person has they have a very brave and courageous spirit, a very strong spirit naturally. That's why these entities fed off of them, or that's why they had so many dark attachments feeding from them, because their energy is very powerful naturally. And as this person was using that energy in a negative space, I feel like they're now now that they're focusing it in a more positive space, they're they can refuse this energy. They can refuse the temptation now. It's like, this person is very like, they're either all the way good or all the way bad. I get like there's no middle ground with this person. They're a person of extremes. And I feel like their energy operates like that. Like their energy has to serve the light completely or the dark completely. As I was saying earlier in the reading, when I mentioned, like, usually the light and shadow sides work together, but for this person, they can't afford that. They have to cut the shadow out completely in order for them to move forward and be healthy and live a life. I'm hearing to survive, because again, this was killing them either mentally or physically. And I feel like as this person starts to, I'm getting like Archangel Michael helping this person cut the attachments from them. This person could have actually sought help from Archangel Michael, and I feel like Archangel Michael is showing up and cutting the cords between them and these unhealthy attachments, these darker entities that have been feeding off of them. And then not only that, but it's like the holes that were left, that are being left behind from where the, attachments were previously plugged in, they're healing. So it's like as the cords get ripped out, cut out, it's like the holes left behind are being filled, so that they can be a whole healed individual and not just left emptied. It's like, because as these things were feeding off of them, it was taking energy out of them, it was draining them. So if these cords were just to get cut out of them, they would have just been honestly left for dead. But it's like Archangel Michael is ensuring that this person is filled up, like those holes are plugged in with light, with positive energy, so that they aren't left in that state. They aren't left debilitated, I'm hearing. Yeah, so this person, I feel like they've already been going through this. This is an ongoing matter. They're in the process of, detaching and healing. And so this person, this could even be you. Like you could be very quiet. This person is very quiet at this time because they're going through that, and it's such a severe process energetically that I feel like every day it feels like they don't have much energy to do anything else but to undergo this process. So this person, like I said, they're doing whatever they have to do in the day, like if they work or, whatever the case, go to school, take care of their children. It's like once they do those things, whenever they're not doing the daily tasks that are obligatory, they are in this space, like allowing this energy work to take hold of them. And yeah, I feel like they're almost at the stage of completion. But this is where they've been. I'm hearing this is where they've been hiding. So this is not you, and maybe this is someone that you've been wondering about, that you are connected to. This is why they've been quiet, or you haven't been hearing from this person. I'm hearing they aren't ghosting you. They aren't leaving you out in the cold. I don't know, like I'm hearing left you on red. So somebody, you could have sent this person a message, text message, email, DM, or something like that, and like they'd never responded to you. And I feel that the reason you haven't heard from them again is because they're undergoing this. I'm hearing that it could have even been something you communicated to this person that sparked this transformation. Like maybe something you said triggered something in this person to realize that it's something wrong and they need to change it. So they either sought help or they started to get, like, it triggered downloads for them to start working on this. And I feel like they've been working on it ever since. Yeah, so this person could have left you on red, or kind of let you hanging. Like if it's not like not responding to a message, like maybe you just stop hearing from them and you haven't heard from them in weeks, months even. And you're thinking this person just isn't into you anymore, or, they're just dodging you for whatever reason. But no, again, it's like they've been undergoing this transformational process, and they're almost at the stage of completion. I feel like once they are renewed, they're definitely coming, they're going to reconnect with you, or they're going to respond to you. That's the plan. That's been their plan all along. So yeah, they aren't leaving you hanging. And I can say that when this person does return, they're going to feel like a different person. You're going to notice this person's speech is different. Their frame of mind, the way they tick is completely different. They may even in a sense look different. I'm getting something about their eyes because the energy has changed. Like their eyes might be brighter, wider. Um, yeah, I heard attractive. So they might be even more attractive than you last recall them being. Just overall. I'm getting like you're really happy for them. And if this is you, I feel like if you're going to be reconnecting with someone that you ghosted, quote unquote, because you were going through this, they're going to be very happy for you. Whoever this is, whoever this person is reconnecting with, they're really happy for them because I feel like they've always been in their corner rooting for them for the very best for them. And and I also get like this person, whoever it is, has kind of been waiting for this person to return or to respond. They're also like very happy that this person didn't leave them. I don't know, like maybe they were afraid, that this person, like I said, ghosted them, just left them on red, or, didn't want anything to do with them anymore. So when they come back, they're like, you didn't leave me. And then when they see like how different they are and, just overall like their spirits are lifted, like they're just an overall better person, they're going to be even more happy and like, oh, you're like, I'm hearing like you're sober. Like, yeah, so if this person had like an addiction of sorts, to any kind of drug or alcohol, I feel like, yeah, this person's going to be very happy to see that this person is sober now. And they're definitely going to know at that time that this person went away, to work on themselves. Some of them are undergoing this transformation in rehab. Yeah, some of them have been in rehab and they've been undergoing this transformation. And I feel like in rehab, they have those circles where they share, what do you call it? Like share circles or whatever. I worked with addicts, so I know like the process. Like they share and, you give them um, counseling, as far as, their steps forward. You help them to understand the root of why they were addicted to whatever substance it was. And, and, yeah, I feel like something like that could have also been helping this person. So if it's not like a deeply metaphysical, esoteric way of transformation. I feel like that they could have gone through rehab and in these share circles and these counseling sessions, they could have like learned a great deal and it helped them to like sober up and just move forward in a better way in life. But I'm getting mostly that this is like a deeply spiritual transformation that is not so surfacey like that. I feel like I really was picking up Archangel Michael. So I feel like this person has like a um, they're deeply in tune with their spiritual side. So they go into like other dimensions to work on themselves, or they're going to someone to help them do it. But either way, they have an awareness of that, and that's where they've been working. I feel like that's the majority I'm picking up on. And I feel like now, if this person is like someone you're romantically connected to, even as a friendship, I'm getting what was probably pulling you all apart were these unhealthy attachments. Like if they had an addiction, like you could have said to yourself like this person is great, but like this addiction is really, getting in the way of our connection, getting in the way of our friendship, and that could have been driving you two apart. But now it's like this person is returning, I'm hearing like you. So now it's like the thing that was in the way is no longer in the way. So now you can really connect and the healthy way and the way that it was always intended for you to connect as lovers or friends. Some of you probably had a falling out with this person. because of, this addiction or something unhealthy they had going on. And I'm getting like somebody saying, I'm not going to sit by and watch you kill yourself. It's like you were trying to help, or this person was trying to help you, and it's like the person wasn't listening or you weren't listening. And now, you all are on the same page. So, yeah, now that that thing is gone, it's like you don't have there's nothing in the way of you all connecting the way it was intended for you to connect, for you two to connect. And I definitely am picking up that you all are some level of soulmates. Yeah, whether friend or lover here. You and this person are supposed to be connected. So this transformation was not only necessary, but I feel like it was also scheduled. Like they were always going to go through this to align with you. And I get like a very specific message that's for some of you, you and this person, you're going to make a lot of money together. It's like now that this person has sobered up or like gotten themselves together spiritually and healed or whatever, and you're able to connect in the way that, your spirits are meant to connect without all those unhealthy dark energies in the way, you all are going to put your heads together to create possibly one of the greatest empires this world has ever seen. I feel like you all are money magnets and you're geniuses. So you have like putting your heads together, it creates this power, this kind of in a sense power coupling, even if this is a friend. But I get like you all, yeah, you're gonna put your heads together because you're both extremely, like I said, like you have very powerful energies, genius, money magnets, and those two forces together is like it can only create like something explosive. I'm hearing supernova energy. So yeah, I feel like some of you all, you're going to get very rich, very wealthy together. And that is a part of your divine mission together. Okay, so that's about all I have for you all for this filming and general energy reading. I hope it was helpful to you. Again, if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you go ahead and do that. There's a new upload every Sunday and Wednesday. If you would like to check out your monthly zodiac readings or your general forecast for the rest of the year, love forecast for the rest of the year, or your finance forecast for the rest of the year, you can do so at the Vimeo links below in the description box. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website can be found in the description box as well. And follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for daily guidance. And I'll be back with my readings, lovelies. Bye.